Hello everyone, my name is Zoe and welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Either way, hi, hello, I'm happy to have you here. So recently I've been getting back into the flow of like doing that witchy shit, okay? I took like a 2, 3, 4 year break from pretty much doing anything witchy. Of course I did like a few things here and there, but I wasn't like dived deep into it. I was just like, yeah, let's do some Ouija board, yeah, let's do some cleansing, yeah, let's do some tarot, you know. It wasn't like as much as I wanted it to be, or still continue want it to be, and I'm working on bringing it into my life more. So I wanted to take you along with me for a little bit to have a little magical adventure, kind of, I guess. So this is what I do typically before I start a ritual or anything like that. First thing I do is I wake up and I decide, hey, I want to be magical today, or I feel some magical vibes that day, and I'm just like, all right, today's the day. You know, you don't have to wake up every single day and be like, today's gonna be a magical day, or be like, I'm gonna do a ritual today, or anything magical. You know, you don't have to be constantly living, breathing, existing magic all the time. The mundane makes the magic more magical and makes it more enjoyable. The next thing I will do is I will prepare my body and my space for magics. How do you prepare your body, for starters, for ritual? Well, cleanse yourself physically and also energetically. So today I am feeling kind of grubby, so I actually got some new stuff. Let me show it to you. So I went on a shopping spree. So I got all these things from Urban Outfitters health and wellness section. I'm gonna be trying all these things. I have not tried any of these products yet, but I'm gonna show them to you and hopefully they will be nice. This is Pussy Power, a rose quartz crystal infused yoni and vaginal wash. It is by Goddess Detox. And like you can see the crystals on the bottom, they're hanging out. The one thing that I am upset about is that it has directions on how to use it. I mean, you should know how to use it, but there's this one, the second step is to use the affirmations that they created for you listed in the packaging. Since it's from Urban Outfitters, it's not actually from this brand, and the packaging is completely different, so that's kind of really sad, so I don't get the affirmation. So the next thing I got is this Awakening Jasmine Panty Spray by the Honey Pot Company. I love the Honey Pot Company. They are women and Black owned, and their motto is items for vaginas from people with vaginas, which I 100% agree with that. Like, it says it has aloe vera, mineral salts, and jasmine in it. So the next one I got is Cooch Quench Salve by Fat and the Moon. It smells pretty darn good. Plant potion for your vulvic venue. For the yoni bummed out by dryness or itch. So that was all the pussy stuff I got. The next thing I got is this Afterglow Serum by Luma and Leaf. I think the packaging is really cute. It kind of looks like a cream, even though it's like in a spray bottle. Oh, it's not really a spray bottle. It's like one of those bottles. I don't really know what this is called. So it has jojoba oil, vitamin C, E, B5, and a greenhouse blend. So the next thing I got, I don't really have trouble sleeping, but I really wanted to get this anyways, just because I feel like my sleep can be upgraded. It smells so freaking good. So this is Sleep Well 100% Essential Oil Blend Rollerball by Aroma Home. This is made in the UK. Yeah, it says, you know, put it on your, they say pulse points, such as temples, behind the ears, neck, inner elbows, wrists, back and knees, and ankles as needed. Use fingers to rub any excess oil off or into the skin until evenly applied. Keep away from eye area. Another thing I got are these, like, floss picks, but the floss picks that you usually get, they're like vertical, but this one's like horizontal. I did that backwards, whatever. You know what I mean. These are specifically to get into your molars. So the last thing I got is this Olly Heavenly Hair multivitamin kind of thing. I do use this brand. I use their Perfect Women's multivitamin, which I stand by. The goods inside, there is keratin, biotin, minerals, and AMLA, and it supports strong, healthy growth for your hair. And it's in the flavor tropical citrus. You're supposed to take 2 a day, and I have not tried mine yet, as you can see. So let's try it right now. So this is what they look like. They're like black and they're kind of sticky. They smell really good, like citrus. Is my hair looking healthier yet? Okay, flavor, not the best, but hopefully it'll do something for me. So when you're going to be dressing for a ritual, you want to make it special. Like, don't just, I mean, if you want to just wear regular clothes, then go right ahead. But it makes the magic, for me at least, more potent when you're really fully immersed in the mood of it. It doesn't have to be fancy long dress or a cloak or anything like that. You can go completely naked if that's how you want to do it. Put something on that makes you feel good, that makes you feel magical. Put on some crystal jewelry. Put on, you know, some clothes that make you feel empowered, that make you feel 100% yourself. Wear something that just makes you feel good. If jean shorts and a Star Wars t-shirt makes you feel good and that feels magical to you, then wear that. If being naked feels magical to you, then be naked. It really does not matter. Do anything your little heart desires, because your practice is yours and yours alone. And I can't tell you how to do it. I'm just here to give you some examples and maybe give you a little bit of inspiration. That's the word I was looking for. Love yourself, love your body. Just pick up any sort of trash that you have hanging around. Get everything, all your ducks in a row. Like if you're put things where they're supposed to be and stuff like that. I do like to use sage to energetically cleanse my space. Apparently it does kill like 97% of bacteria in the air, and I think it could do the same for negative energies. They do say that it's a closed practice, but the act of using sage to purify is not a closed practice. The act of using sage to smudge and create space for the divine is a closed practice. So as long as you're not using it in that sense, in smudging is a closed practice. As long as you're just using it to, you know, cleanse the energies around you, then that is actually not a closed practice. There's a lot of like wish-wash around it, but I also just have a lot of sage that I want to use. You also want to create your space to be whatever you want it to be. Like, set the vibes. Cleanse myself a little bit. Also, open your windows. You want to do all this in a well-ventilated area. So the next thing to prepare yourself for ritual is to set a circle. So setting a circle is pretty much creating an energetic bubble around you, not only for protection, but also to keep your energy contained. When you create a circle, it is a container for your energy to keep the energies within that area, and they will be stronger that way instead of them just going and flying all over the place. When you're setting a circle, you can do it one of 3 ways or all ways if you want. Like I said before, your practice is your own. People are just here to give out their experiences, which you can take bits and pieces from and create your own practice. The 3 ways that you can set a circle is 1, verbally, 2, visually, and 3, physically. Verbally, for example, this is what Mia Magic would say. You know, you can tweak it however you want. Again, I did not come up with this. I'm gonna read it from my little book. I invoke a circle of white light around me to set this temple space. I call upon a golden sphere of safe, protective energy to hold me in my magical working. You can also say, here are the boundaries of this circle. Only love shall enter here. Only love shall emerge from within, charged by my powers and spirit. Or she says, the old ones, spirit, the universe, my ancestors, etc. Whatever you want to call upon to do that. Just say what you feel is going to set the boundaries of your circle, and do it with such resonance that it feels like definite. The next thing you can do is you can visualize a circle. You visualize from where your soul center is. Personally, I feel like my soul center is in my heart, in my heart chakra. So I visualize a white light or any color light that you want to, maybe you want to set the energetic field for like love and romance or whatever. You can think of like a red light or a pink light, like whatever you vibe with, just do what you gotta do, okay? So I like to visualize a light and kind of feel the energy of the white light coming out, spreading out and going around and all the way underneath me too, like a whole sphere, not just a dome, but a whole entire sphere. You gotta visualize it with your mind's eye, not like your visual eyes. And then the next one is physical. So physical, you can walk the circle, literally walk the boundaries of your circle, and either verbalize the boundaries kind of chant, or you can say it internally and just really feel the circle coming out either of your feet or your head or your fingers if you want to like draw it while you're walking it. If you would like to feel like extra witchy. Placing, you can place stones, or if you're outside you can use eggshells to draw your circle. You can use salt, but only use salt inside. Putting salt on the ground outside is really not good for nature, but eggshells outside would be literally fine. You could put candles, you could put rocks, sticks, whatever you want. If you want to physically put out a circle, you can even do it that way. Instead of walking the circle, as you're placing each thing down, visualizing the circle growing and getting stronger and like doing its thing. So after you have set your circle, you're going to call in each of the directions: north, south, east, and west. North, earth; east, air; south, fire; and west, water. Spirit of the north, spirit of earth, please come be with me in this space and help and protect me and guide me through this ritual or whatever. I feel like calling in the directions or calling in the elements isn't 100% something that you have to do. I think setting the circle in itself is fine. If you don't want to work with anything like that, I feel like it's all up to preference. Quick note, also important, if you want to leave your circle, you can't just like break through the wall. You don't want to just like poof, like go right through it, because you could, you know, potentially break the circle, and you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to make a door or draw a curtain. In some circumstances, you can call whatever the hell you want. If you want to literally cut a door in the circle and then like energetically open it and then make sure to close it, or I saw in another book you can part the curtain, go through, and then close the curtain behind you so the energy stays contained and you're not just busting a freaking hole through the wall of your circle. You don't always need a circle if you're doing like something that isn't too big of a working, like if you're just taking a bath or something like that, or if you're doing a meditation or something. You don't always have to set a circle. Use your intuition and feel like, okay, this is when I need a circle, this is when I don't need a circle. So you've prepared your body, you've prepared your aura, sort of. If you want to take an extra step in preparing your body and soul, you can meditate for a little bit. Whatever you want to do, you go ahead and do it, baby. And the next step, we cleansed our space physically and energetically as well. Next, you're gonna want to set the mood, whether that is lighting candles, lighting incense, you know, open your windows, especially for this ritual that we're going to be doing, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Almost every single morning I pull a tarot card, and I also pull a self-care oracle card, and I have been getting this card a lot, and it's not because I'm not shuffling correctly, because I let it go, like I'll shuffle it and then a card will fall out and I will read that card. So this card has been falling out maybe every few days, and I haven't done it. We're gonna do it today. It is a burning bowl ritual. There's a few things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a pen, some sort of writing utensil, and a blank piece of paper. Also, you're going to need a fireproof bowl. I have my little cauldron, and then I also suggest a fireproof plate, like a ceramic plate, and also keep some water nearby. You're also going to need a flame source. Alright, so I'm gonna use this notebook. I'm gonna write down what I want to release on this paper. So burning bowl ritual is about releasing things with fire and letting them go out into the universe. I want them to go out with love and with light, so I'm gonna put this giant rose quartz tower I have here. We have to remember that even though these things in our life have been going on, but all these negative things that happen throughout our lives, they do teach us things and they do help us get stronger. So you want to release them with love and with light. Oh, I have a previous burning ritual in here, so I'm just gonna dump that out. Whatever you feel like you need to write down, make sure you put at the beginning, I release. I just think that's like a helpful touch. Okay, then you're gonna take that paper. I like to rip it out of a notebook and thinking of it like coming out of my body as well. One more thing before you burn it, read it to yourself. Either read it in your mind or read it out loud. Reading it out loud and also writing things down starts the motion of putting it out into the universe, for the universe to take it and really start putting things in motion. So you read it out loud. I release all that no longer serves me. You can read it as many times as you like, as many times as you feel comfortable. 3 is traditional, but if you feel like more, or just 1 even, is perfect for you, then do that. I release all that no longer serves me. I release all that no longer serves me. Now you can either light it with a lighter, or you can light it with a candle. This is a positive energy candle, so I want to burn it with this, so it's more like a transformative thing, and that's, you know, it's all about intention and what you want. You know, hold it there, really feel about it. It is a little bit windy in here, and it is going to be stinky as heck. Just let it burn. Make sure as the flame is going down that you're thinking about what you want to release and how your life is going to improve. Maybe saying some affirmations of the opposite of what you're releasing. If you're releasing fear, you could say, I am brave, I am confident, I am ready to take on the new challenges that life is willing to throw at me. After your ritual is done, you're going to close your circle. You're going to send the guardians back, and you're going to thank whoever you called in for their assistance in this ritual. And now that you've released all this energy, just start to breathe and bring yourself back. Blessed be, my friends. And I hope that this brought you some inspiration. I hope that you can use this in your own life, and I hope that it works well for you. I'll see you guys next time. Blessed be.